אני שב ומבהיר, לא אסכים להקמת ממשל צבאי ישראלי בעזה. אסור לישראל לשלוט אזרחית.
In one of the most direct political challenges to Netanyahu from within his government since the start of the war, Defense Minister Yoav Gallant delivered a stern message to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, urging him to make tough decisions for non-Hamas governance in Gaza despite personal or political costs. Gallant emphasized that the gains from the war are diminishing, putting Israel's long-term security at risk. Gallant adamantly opposed Israeli civil or military rule in Gaza, advocating for governance by non-Hamas Palestinian entities with international support. He called on Netanyahu to publicly reject the idea of continued Israeli control in the Strip. Yoav Gallant emphasized the urgent need to find a replacement for Hamas in Gaza to prevent Israel's military achievements and prevent the group from regrouping. He warned that indecision could lead to either continued Hamas rule or Israeli military governance in Gaza, both of which would be detrimental to Israel's security and strategic interests. Gallant stressed the importance of political action alongside military efforts, advocating for the establishment of a viable alternative to Hamas governance in Gaza with support from Palestinian entities and international actors. He firmly rejected the idea of Israeli military administration in Gaza and emphasized the critical role of all government departments in achieving this goal, as it will help shape Israel's security landscape for years to come. Gallant then turned directly to the Prime Minister, who briefly fired him in March 2023 when he spoke out against the tangible security threat posed by the rifts over the coalition's judicial overhaul plans.
בנימין נתניהו, לקבל החלטה ולהכריז כי ישראל לא תשלוט אזרחית ברצועת עזה, כי לא יתקיים ממשל צבאי ישראלי ברצועת עזה, ותקודם מיידית אלטרנטיבה שלטונית לחמאס ברצועת עזה.
Responding to Gallant, Netanyahu adamantly declared that neither Fatah, the Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas's party, nor Hamas would be responsible for Gaza after the war. He added that Israel is working to find solutions to the issue of the civil rule of Gaza, and some of what Israel has been doing is confidential. After the terrible massacre on October 7, I ordered the destruction of Hamas. As long as Hamas remains intact, no other party will step in to manage civilian affairs in Gaza, certainly not the Palestinian Authority. 80% of the Palestinians in Judea and Samaria support the terrible massacre of October 7, Netanyahu stated in a video response to Gallant. Gallant's call echoed complaints long made by the US and others in the international community for Israel to formulate a viable plan for who will rule Gaza after the war. Some political commentators compared Wednesday evening's political storm to those events that occurred at the end of March 2023. The public comments, seen as the most direct political challenge to Netanyahu from within his government since the start of the war, sparked an angry backlash among members of the coalition who urged Netanyahu to fire the defense minister.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.